Hi, and welcome to IN Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And welcome back to another fleet battle for Star Wars Armada.
Yep.
John, what'd you bring today?
One of our subscribers on YouTube suggested a fleet for us.
Oh, yeah. His name was Kirill Leyko, I think, or Leyko, I believe.
Yes, he wanted to see Madine with double Liberty. So he sent us a list, and I modified it a little bit, so I got a double Liberty list.
And today I'm going to bring a Thrawn list. We're going to try something a little bit different. I think I've got a Thrawn, Gladiator, a couple Kazantis. We'll get to the fleets in a second. My bid is $396.
Okay, I'm at $399.
All right, I'm going to choose to be second player. So let's go look at the fleets and then choose objectives.
Sounds good. Okay, as promised, we got double Liberties. So I have two Liberties, pretty much identical except for titles and commander. The first one is an MC75 battle cruiser with General Madine and Mon Karren. The other one is a battle cruiser with Endeavor, so I get the extra contain token. So they both are equipped with Intel Officer, Gunnery Teams, Engine Tech, Leading Shots, Spinal Armament, and H9 Turbolasers. The rest of the fleet involves two transports. One has Ahsoka Tano and Commsnet, and the other has Toryn Farr and Commsnet. And we have one fighter. We have Tycho just to run some interference. Let's see how this goes.
All right, for Ken's fleet. Again, Grand Admiral Thrawn is coming in on his Imperial II Star Destroyer. We have a title on it. It's the Relentless. And in terms of armament, we have Commander Woldar, a gunnery team, electronic countermeasures, heavy turbo laser turrets, and leading shots. Moving right along, support ship is going to be a Gladiator 2 with Admiral Montferrat, ordnance experts, engine techs, assault proton torpedoes, and demolisher. I'm running two flotillas. Both are the standard Kazanti cruisers, one with Commsnet and one with slicer tools. And rounding out, because it's Thrawn, we've got 4 TIE Defender squadrons.
Okay, here's the objectives Ken has selected for me. So surprise attack, hyperspace assault, and dangerous territories. I actually think pretty much all of these are pretty bad, and Ken has been listening to me ranting after our in-game stuff about I will never choose surprise attack. So I actually think I'm going to select surprise attack to show you guys all how bad it really is. Okay, so this is deployment. The surprise attack special rule is that I can't deploy any of my ships at full speed, only half speed rounded up. So because all my ships are speed 3, I can deploy at speed 1 or 2. And my flagship has to be the first ship down, and it has to go on top of the station. So we're going to put Mon Karren on top of the station like this, so I am not overlapping asteroid, and we're going to come in at speed 1. See you.
Alright. I am going to start with the Demolisher. It's going to go right here, and I've got him set at speed 3.
Okay. I'm going to put a transport in. This is going to be Toryn Farr. Toryn Farr is going to set up at this back edge at speed 1.
I'm going to deploy 2 TIE Defenders. And 2.
We'll put another transport in at this back edge at speed 1.
I'm going to put the other 2 defenders over here.
this ship is going to come in over here. We'll be coming in at speed 2.
Thrawn is going to place his ship here. And that will be at speed 2 as well.
Okay. Tycho is going to go somewhere like right there.
Comsnet Gazanti is going to hang out over here. And she'll be going at speed 2. And my Slicer Tools Gazanti is going to be back over here. Also at speed 2. I believe that sets us up.
Yes, it does. Good luck.
All right, good luck, John. Okay, turn 1 for surprise attack requires me to put 3 command dials down,
You reveal one, and then I get a raid token of
Thank
that
you.
in the order.
all right. So now we're at the beginning of the ship phase. So we are going to give you navigate raid tokens.
Okay. And all my ships get lovely rated. They look like these are normal tokens, except I can't find any of my raid tokens. So I use acrylic tokens, so all the plastic cardboard ones are raid tokens. We're going to first activate ship number 22. It's revealing a concentrate fire because I can. And we're going to be passing that token over to my flagship. And then we're going to go speed 1. Like that. To you.
All right, activating the Slicer Tools Gazanti. We're showing a navigate dial. We're going to take that as a token. We have no shots, so we're just going to move at speed 2 and avoid the debris field.
We're going to go with our other transport. It's revealing a squadron, because I can still take that. And we're going to be passing it over to our command ship. We're going to have so many tokens on this ship. And then we're just moving speed 1. There we go.
All right, can I activate the other Gazanti? This is the one with ComsNet. I have a navigation command showing. I'm going to take it as a token, and then I'm going to pass that token over to the Gladiator. I have no shots, so just going to move ahead forward at speed 2. Back to you.
Okay, activating our non-flagship, the Endeavor. It's revealing an engineering, and we will take it as a token. An actual token. And then we will move at speed 2. They have a very interesting maneuver chart. Cool. Okay, back to you.
Activating the Gladiator. I have a concentrate fire command. I'm going to use it as the dial. We're just out of range, although pretty close. So we're just going to move speed 3. I'm not going to engine text. Well, I would absolutely love to.
Before the
fire,
FAQ.
yeah.
I think you're at the range that if you could engine text, it would be better for your attack.
I think you're probably right. So let's see, how close are we? Are we in? No, we're just outside by a healthy margin. So I do not have a close range shot, but I do have a long range shot. I don't believe we have you double. No, I do have you double arced. Obstructed in both cases, which means I only get one shot off.
Yep.
Alright. So, my front to your front. This will be a red die. And I have an accuracy. I'm going to spend the dial to bring in another red. So let's see what happens. And I do have a crit. So let's see. Let's block one of your... We're going to block the redirect.
Sounds good. I will take one to the front.
Alright. And that ends the Demolisher's activation.
Okay, activating the flagship. We're doing an engineering. We're going to place an engineering token on me. Cool. So I have Gunnery Team, so I got 2 shots. We are for sure going to take the shot into the side of the Gladiator. And then one of these jerks is a slicer tool. So we're going to be firing long range at the slicer tool one.
Okay.
So let's do the slicer... No, let's actually do the Gladiator first. So because the shot is obstructed, I'm going to drop a red dice. So 3 blues and 3 reds. Here we go.
Couple accuracies.
Yep. And then 5 damage. So we will block your brace and your redirect. And hit you with 5 damage.
Alright, so I'm going to force you to re-roll the double.
For a double.
For a double, I guess I'm taking all 5 then, so... because I got nothing else I can do, so... Alright, I got what, 2 shields inside there?
Yep.
Alright, so that's...
3.
Yeah, so these 2 go. Let's move that. And we will do 3 damage cards. 1, 2, 3. Lucky, no crits.
Yep, and then we're going to do the long range shot, dropping a red, so 3 reds into this Gazanti. For that, we're going to Intel Officer your scatter, and then we're going to spend this to reroll this. And then we will block your redirect. 1 damage coming in at you.
And I will just go ahead and take the front shield.
Okie doke. And then I have to move. And we'll do that.
Alright, activating the ISD. And I have a squadron command showing. We're going to use it as the dial. So we have a squadron value of 4, and all 4 of my squadrons are in range of the Relentless. So what we're going to do is just move all of them right into bombing range of your front. And we're going to roll off 1 die every time. So it's going to be a blue die. And that's a hit.
Okay, we take it. Don't really have much of a choice.
Second TIE Defender comes forward, going to do the same thing. That's a crit, unless you want me to re-roll that.
Nope. I will redirect 1 to the side.
Okay, next Defender is going to come up. I believe we're still going to be in range here.
Here we go.
And re-roll. Well, not re-roll, but roll. Jumps out for another hit.
And we take it.
And the final Defender, we're going to plop right here. And it rolls its blue for another hit.
And we take it.
That's probably the most damage I've done in a couple games. Alright, I have no shots, like I said before. We're just out of long range. So I'm just going to move speed 2, do a little kink. almost done with the turn then.
Okay, Tycho is going to just jump in and lock down these guys.
All right. Round 2 for station assault, or surprise attack rather, and I am showing another navigate.
Another navigate? Okay, so I don't gain any more navigate. I already have one.
Right. I was hoping you'd try and get rid of some of them, but you didn't, so don't have to worry about that. And since it's the beginning of the ship turn, I am going to use one of Thrawn's dials, so all Imperial ships will now have a squadron command.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Gonna do some card interactions here. I learned this at a local tournament. Someone was doing it, so I decided to give it a try. So we're going to activate the flagship. The flagship's going to go and it's going to reveal a nav. We're going to toss it to remove all of the raid that's on that ship. Then, because it's during that ship's activation, I'm going to exhaust Ahsoka, and I'm going to then take this squadron, and I'm going to discard it to gain any token I want, which is going to be a navigate token.
Oh, I see what you're going to do.
And then I'm going to double ram that gladiator off the face of the earth. So right now I have a long range shot at your ISD.
Yep.
And I have a medium range shot at that Gazanti, which I'm thinking is going to die. So let's do the shot first against the Gazanti. Let's see if that's in there. Yep, good enough. So it's going to be 3 blues and 4 reds. And I got lots of things I can do.
And because I'm moving at speed 3, your attack is treated as obstructed because of Admiral Montferrat.
I'm shooting the Gazanti.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said gladiator. Ignore me.
Okay, here we go. We need 2 accuracies. There's 1 accuracy, and then I'm going to use HH9 to spend something and then flip it over. So this is going to become an accuracy, and that's a dead Gazanti.
1, 2, 3, 4, because no, 1 to kill the shield, and wow, that is where medium.
Yep.
I can force you to re-roll a.
You can't do
no,
anything.
you got double.
I got double
Yeah,
accuracies.
that is 1 dead Gazanti. There goes the Comsnet Gazani.
Okay, and then we're going to, let's see if this is obstructed. It will be. An obstructed shot against your ISD. Yep. I'm going to roll. Man, these long-range shots are horrible. Yep. There you go. Take 1.
Perfect. Okay with that. I'm going to redirect that to my starboard side.
Okay, and then movement, we're going to spend the navigate to jump up to speed 2. And I will ram you for sure, and I'm going to also ram you at speed 1. So we're going to go to speed 2,
Yeah.
ram you, I fall back on the station and heal. And then I'm going to engine text into you to do a damage to kill you, and then fall back on the station and heal.
All right, that is 1 dead gladiator. Activating the ISD. We have a concentrate fire command. We're going to use it as a dial, and we also have Thrawn's squadron command. That's a dial. So we're going to start with using the squadrons. We have everything in range, and we are within range 3, so Commander Woldar is in effect. So first thing we're going to do is try and take out your A-Wing squadron. So that's 2 blues, 2 blacks.
Which one are you activating?
We're going to start with this guy right here.
Okay.
All right, so we have, oh, that takes out everything. That's 2 hits.
That's 2 hits. Okay, cleared out.
So we're going to do that.
And I counter you with 2 for double accuracy. Cool.
That works.
Yep, so I'm on 2 health.
All right, we're going to activate this squadron here. Same thing. And I'm going to re-roll this one with Woldar. So that is
scattered.
So it's so scattered, doesn't matter. Okay.
And I counter for 1.
Okay, I'll take it.
And I'm still on 2 health.
Okay, we're going to activate this defender over here. Same thing. And I'm going to Woldar this one. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I saw an accuracy there.
I think it was for a moment.
Oh,
so.
yeah, we scatter to stay alive.
Okay.
And then hit you with 2 for 1.
Okay, so 1 down.
And then your last dude. I'm still on 2 health.
I think your A-Wing is going to go away here.
Yep. But the A-Wing did exactly what it was intended to.
Yeah, prevent the bombers for 1 round, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's get this guy involved. I'm going to turn him to face you just because why not? And
That's
is
2. You need to reroll
2.
and hit
I'm going to
one more
re-roll this one for the accuracy. No, 3.
time. 3, I brace it to 2, I die.
Yep.
And I counter him for 1.
All right. So my defenders were somewhat effective.
Woo!
All right, now we get to bring the big guns in. I believe we are at long range.
We are.
Yes. So we only have 1 shot. That's 4 red dice. So let's see what we get. We have, wow, a lot of nothing.
Our long range attacks are pretty awesome.
They've been just everything we've ever wanted them to be. I'm going to spend the concentrate fire, bring in another red.
Woo! I will redirect that to the
I've
side.
got 1.
Yep.
Ouch.
Bam. Just like that.
And I have no additional shots, so I'm just gonna. This is going to be an interesting 3rd round, John. Just a smidge here.
That's fine. I think we're
Move them
both
all over the place. That's what I'm going to
I
do.
think we're both double arcing each other at
I
short range.
think we might be, or we're very close to it.
Yeah, we are both double arcing each other at short range.
Yep. All right.
Cool. So, cool.
Huh.
Okay, activating Ahsoka. Ahsoka's revealing a concentrate fire and is going to kick that concentrate fire over to here and then move 1 because we're still rated. Back to you.
And activating the only remaining ship I have. All right, the slicer tools. We show an engineering command. We're going to take it as a dial and use it. So the 2 points will allow me to get my forward shield back. And I have no shots. We're out of medium range. We're getting close. I'm going to burn the token and drop down to speed 1. And we're going to do a tight turn, because I believe that should allow me to get within speed, or distance 3 it is, right?
Yep, distance 3.
And it's too bad I can't choose both ships, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to do Slicer on your flagship,
Okay.
and your next one's going to be Squadrons, because, you know, those are useful.
Yes, they are. Squadrons is set. Okay, Toryn Farr is gonna do a Squadrons. We're gonna take it as a token, and then we're gonna toss it over to this ship, so then it has a token on it for Ahsoka shenanigans possibly later. And then we're gonna go ahead and activate the ship. We are revealing a navigate, and I guess I just burn it to get rid of the raid. And then we have a medium range shot against your ship. We're going to attack into the front. And then I have close range flak, so clearly I'm not going to be flacking anything. So do you mind putting that there?
Yeah.
So 3 blues, 4 reds, and you know, I have Spinal Armaments and I haven't been adding it in on anything. So that's fantastic. So we'll add another red into this. Yeah, looking at my cards, I know how to play this game. You're dead.
Ouch, yeah, 3 accuracies, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that is a 1 shot Gazanti.
Okay, and then we get to move. And they have really weird moving. So we're going to do this. And I believe that completes that round.
Turn 3. So for surprise attack, the final raid token is going to be Concentrate Fire.
Okay, let me put those tokens out.
Everyone on the internet thought it was going to be another nav.
I did as well.
And then I am going to use Thrawn. We've got another squadron dial. Surprise,
Okay.
surprise.
Okay, we're going to activate the flagship. We're going to reveal that squadron, and we're going to toss it to get rid of all the raid tokens. And then we're going to use Ahsoka to change this Concentrate Fire into a nav token. Then we're going to spend this engineering to move both shields in the back to the front. And then we have your front double arced, so we're going to take that. Spinal Armament. Remember Spinal Armament.
No, don't remember Spinal.
So we're going to come in with 5 reds and 3 blues into your front. And before we start doing anything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I'm going to intel officer your brace. And then we're going to take, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to take this hit, in which with H9s, we're going to turn that into accuracies and target both of your redirects. And then you take 7 damage how you would like.
Okay, and this is going to my front, correct?
This is going to your front.
Alright, so we're going to use electronic countermeasures, so I can still use one of my redirects.
Correct.
And then we're going to shove... I'm going to take the 2 off this side. I no longer will have a forward shield, so it drops me down to 0. I've got 1 more, so we're going to use the contain as well.
You cannot. I have on that shit Mon Karren, and you can only use 1 defense token.
Oh,
So
that's right. So I'll take the crit. Let's see what we get. Crit is thrust control malfunction. Yaw value for the last adjustable joint. My current speed is reduced by 1.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
Okay, and then with our second attack, we're going to flak out the front. Guy with full health, 2 blacks. 1 hit.
Okay.
Guy with 5. 0. A guy with 5. This was a good choice. 1, and then the other one with 5, 2. And then he has 2. And then we get to move. Because I got that nav token, we will use it. We will jump. These ships are not maneuverable. We're going to do this. Land on your ships.
Oops, that guy too?
Yep.
That one's okay?
That one's okay, so we're going to land like that.
Okay.
And we spent that, and then we're going to engine tech right into you.
Alright, so we'll both take a damage.
Yep.
And we're going to put these guys over here. Oh, they got to be touching you, don't they?
Yes, they do.
I should do that.
Okay.
Alright. ISD, concentrate fire, we're going to use that. And then I've got Thrawn squadron dial. So let's do the squadron dial first. So everything is in range. And as long as it stays within range 3, I can re-roll stuff. So, we're going to start by moving this guy over here. And we're going to bomb the side with no shield.
Okay.
It's 1 blue die. That's a hit.
We will take it as a hit.
We're going to move this guy over here as well. And re-roll the same blue die because it worked for us. Accuracy, I'm going to re-roll it with Woldar for a hit.
We will take it as a hit.
We're going to bring this guy over here. Within range. So, roll the blue die again. Another hit.
We will redirect. No, we will just take it. I just don't want any crits.
And then I'm going to take the final one. We're going to put him, you know what, we're going to put him over here. Still well within range. Final one, let's see what happens. Accuracy, re-roll it with Woldar. Well, I get an accuracy.
Cool.
So nothing happens there. So that's that. Now we get to do some regular attacks. We are clearly at close range. So we're going to do front to your...
You can do either.
I'm going to do front to your side, actually.
So side to side?
Or side to side, yes, sorry. Which will give me 2 blues, 2 reds. Alright, there's an accuracy, 2 hits, and a crit. I'm going to concentrate fire in... I'm going to concentrate fire in a blue one for another hit.
So we will just brace that to 2 and take down the shields on that. I'm guessing you're hitting the 1 against my redirect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And my second shot, I've got... my options are going to be long range to him, or I believe I've got long range to your transport. I'm going to do long range to the front of your transport.
Yeah, because you're outside of front arc on this.
Yeah, well, I could use side, but
You could use the side, but
it's
more
not
dice
worth it. More dice.
Better.
Let's roll more dice. Alright, so that's 4 reds.
4 reds against the transport.
See if I can get an accuracy out of 4 reds. I do, so 2 hits, and I'll let you keep the evade. But the scatter is...
Okay, let's have you re-roll the crit.
Okay. And that's
That's
a blank. That was
blank.
the...
Yeah, so just take the shield off the front.
Right. Alright, now I have to move. And boy, I don't necessarily like my options because I don't have that second yaw. Ugh,
Yeah, that crit really hurt you.
it really did. So I am going to risk this and move right over here.
We're close to hitting that station and
I am. I really need to do that too. Alright, your shot.
Here we go. It's going to be me on out, so I'm going to do both my transports and then go to you. We're going to do Toryn. She reveals something, and she's going to toss it to get rid of all the raid. And then move 1 into nice and die range. Because you know where a transport wants to be? The front of an
Bring the other one in too while you're at it.
I'm going to. There's no other choice. We're doing this, and we're tossing it to clear off the raid. It's pretty sweet. And then we're gonna just come on in, because the pool's nice. There we go. And then I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this. We're doing a navigate. We're gonna keep it. And we're going to use it. And I have medium range shots against your side, from both of my side and my front. Mm-hmm. Do you have the laser real fast?
Yeah.
I have an unobstructed from my side to your side. So I think we're going to do that and then think about how I'm going to ram my ship next. Okay, so we have from the side first into your side, we have 2 red. Is this on here? That's good. We have 2 red and a blue. For that, we will block out your brace and take 2.
Take 2. All right, so I'm going to use my good redirect and shove both to the rear.
Okay, sounds good. And then we're going to do 5 red because I have Spinal.
Oh, you remembered this time.
I remembered. And then 3 blues.
Ouch.
And I think what we're going to do is just target your brace and the rest.
All right, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can't actually redirect it anywhere. We've targeted the brace, so I'm going to use the contain. I have already exhausted ECM, so I have to take 7. Ouch.
So 3 for the shield.
Yeah.
And then
4 damage cards.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Total is 6. I'm okay though. It's an ISD.
Yes, you are. Now I have to figure out. I think we've already, even with Madine and all the fun shenanigans, maybe if I double do it like that. I think that's the only one that I can try to see if I can land in. So I add the first, so jumping up to speed 3, I will do a double click at the first one, and then double clicking at the third one with the Madine power to see if I can land here. You good holding it?
Yep, I got it. Nope.
Yeah, there's no way. So then I drop back to here, which I bump, and then I drop back to here. Like that. Like that. Are you fine with that?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so both my ships take the damage. You know, my ships aren't in necessarily a terrible position, though.
No.
It's just extra free damage that I didn't need to give because that ship's already limping. Okay, and then I think that's the end of that round.
Turn 4. Thrawn is going to set up a engineering command.
Okay. I'm going to activate my flagship before you have a chance to kill it.
Oh.
I know. And we're revealing a nav because we're playing Madine, and that's what we're going to do. I have a side shot, and then I'm going to flak out into you, all your squads. So let's do that first. Let's do the flacking. So, flacking, double black. We'll hit the guy with the lowest health first, 3.
That's at 3.
For 1.
Okay.
The guy on the next lowest health, which is 4. For 2.
Okay.
And then the guys on 5, whichever order you would like. 2.
2. And
1.
All right. This guy will do 1. And this guy will do 2.
Okay, and then we're going to shoot into your Star Destroyer with 2 reds and a blue. No spinal. No spinal at all on this one. Here we go. For accuracy, we will, before I start doing anything, we are going to Intel Officer your brace, and then I'm going to spend out this with leading shots to reroll this red for nothing, so 2 hits.
I'm going to risk it and take the 2 hits.
Okay. And then with Madine, we're going to start trying to fly around. Really can't hit that.
Go ahead, hit it. It'd be fun.
No. So I think we're going to do that.
Okay.
And fly to there. Done.
Okay, so we're going to activate the Relentless, and we have a navigate command. We're going to use that as a dial. So first we're going to use Thrawn's final dial with engineering. It gets me 4 engineering points. I'm going to get rid of thrust control malfunction, and then the extra points just going to go into the ether and we'll reward someone and make him a second lieutenant. And now what I'm going to do is try and take out some of your transports. So I have a close range shot front to front and a medium shot my front to your side. Both are unobstructed.
Joy.
So let's try and take out some transports.
Which one are you going to pop first?
I want to do the one right in front of me first.
Okay, so you need 3 damage and an accuracy.
So let's see what we can do here. I have an accuracy and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. I think I took it out.
I think you did. Boom.
All right.
Now, can you do the same thing against the other one?
Probably not, but we're going to find out.
And that's against my side?
Against the side. And I have no accuracies. I have the damage I need. So what we're going to do is we are going to spend 1 blue die. And we're going to re-roll any number of dice. So let's...
Can I make a recommendation?
I was going to say I'm going to re-roll the blues.
All of them.
Yeah. All of them?
All of them.
Including the red ones?
Including... yeah.
All right. Let's do this. We'll leave those 2. So, ouch. Really needed that
No
accuracy.
accuracies?
And I've got no way to really bring that in.
Okay. I will scatter. Stay alive.
Bummer. Alright. So this goes away. Oops. And I gotta move. So I think what I'm going to do... that could be fun. What if I believe I could do at least 1 damage on you, and I will.
Ram me, and
So,
then drop down and land on the station?
Ram you. Hit you for 1. I land on just a corner of the station. It'll fix up 1 more of my guys. So I'm down 1 less.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to go with the Mon Karren right here. And we are revealing a Navigate because we're trying out Madine. And we're going to take medium range into your front, and then medium range into, it doesn't really matter, into your side. Both shots are obstructed by the station. So I'll have to drop a die. So, let's do that. Let's drop it right here. We'll do the side shot first.
Okay.
And we're going to drop a red. So we have a red and a blue. For an accuracy. What we're going to do is we're going to spend that accuracy out, and we're going to re-roll this with leading shots for a hit. 1 damage.
Kind of have to take the hit, huh?
Yeah. So now we're going to do 4 reds, dropping the spinal, with 3 blues into your side. And that's a whole lot of hits. And what we're going to do is, that's 7 hits, that will be 4 damage. I think I kill you. Or I'll leave you on 1 health, maybe. Yeah, we're going to... Intel Officer, the Contain, and we're going to change that into an Accuracy, accuracying your brace, doing 6 damage to you.
Right, so we're going to electronic countermeasures and dump the brace to bring that down to 3.
So you can actually just do that. I did not Intel Officer your brace. I Intel Officer your Contain.
The Contain, my bad. So... I still have to take 3, 7, 8, 9.
So the first one would be...
The first one is a crew panic. So before I reveal a command dial, I must either suffer 1 damage or discard the dial. If I discard it, do not reveal a dial this round. That is going to be useful to you. So I have 1 health left on it.
Ah, jeez. Okay, so that means we got a Madine Ramio. I'm going speed 3. with a nav. We'll do that to ram you.
Alright, so that'll actually take me out.
Boom.
Does it take you out in the process?
No, it just drops another damage on me.
Alright, well that ends this particular game. That was a decent one, John.
Okay. Okay, we're back. Yeah, those things can put out a lot more damage than I thought.
Ahsoka saved the day, though.
Absolutely.
Without Ahsoka, I don't think my Gladiator would have died. And then I would have had at least one good shot on the front of your Liberty. Your flagship would have died. The ISD would have lasted a little bit longer, and then it would have been an interesting dice roll fest to see between your remaining MC80 and my ISD.
Yeah. So, Ahsoka 100% saved the day because that allowed me to get a nav and change speed on my flagship and double tap with engine techs into your Gladiator. I'm pretty sure your Gladiator was going to die regardless because I could activate first.
I agree.
But what that would have done then is I would have been in medium range of your ISD one turn more in your front arc, probably double arc. So you would have double arced into me with the attack of your defenders. Your defenders did more damage against
they really
me
did.
than I think any of your ships, really, because with Madine, like, I've never used Madine before, and he was able to just do that little extra click that kept me out of your arcs.
It really did.
But I still think the Imperial guy is better. Jerjerrod. Jerjerrod being able to just take damage to avoid arcs compared to having to have a nav. You don't have the freedom that Jerry has. Because I would rather take a damage, keep you in my front arc, and dodge your arcs compared to have that nav dial or nav token to be able to do the clicks to stay in it.
No, that's fair. But you still managed to throw a lot of dice, keeping me in a good spot. And those things are lethal.
Yeah. Also, surprise attack is... With Ahsoka, I was able to avoid a lot of the negative effects of surprise attack. Surprise attack is just absolutely crippling to squadron fleets, which is, if you haven't noticed, I like playing squadron fleets. And there's a couple different tactics that you can do with it. You can do what Ken did and put something right out front that you can attack, which is really great if you have like a Radis build. So then, you surprise attack here. You have to place your ship here, and I'm going to drop in on you on turn 1, and you have now, what do you do? If they're a squadron, you raid squadron. Now they don't have any of their squadrons, and you just attack, kill their flag, and then move on to their other stuff or fly away. Or if it's a fleet that needs nav, you just nav. Now you can't move, and you're right in front of me, and I'm going to keep you right in front of me the entire time. Or, another option, is you can take the station and you can throw it off into a corner, and now your flagship is in timeout, and I'm going to fight the rest of your fleet.
Which you've done to me a couple times.
Yeah. So, it's very versatile as an objective. But, man, I felt bad when you rolled how many dice into no accuracies?
Five, well, there was 2 times. It was my first shot with 5 red dice, and I had 1 hit. And then the second time where I re-rolled the bulk of my dice, no accuracies rolled, and I started out really well with accuracies.
You did.
But, that's okay. That happens. So the dice weren't exactly with me this game, and Ahsoka really just, I think, came to the day.
She saved the fleet.
I absolutely love the defenders.
They did a lot of damage.
They really did, and I'll probably be using them more.
Also, if you got back to getting accuracies, if you got another accuracy when you were attacking Tycho, you would have killed him and then started bombing again.
Yeah.
He just delayed you. That's the only reason he's in the fleet. Just to delay bombers enough for him to die and not kill your flagship. Because I ended with 5 health.
Yeah.
And if you were able to get those off, if you got a crit into there or anything like that,
I would have had yeah, at least one or two more shots easily. So again, I think a close game where turn 2 really, I think, changed the balance of it.
Yeah.
But anyways, a fun game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And again, thanks to, it was Kirill, I think?
Yes.
That suggested running a Madine fleet. Please keep the suggestions coming out. We'd love to run a couple more, and yeah, we'll just see where we go from here. So hopefully next time you see us, I might win a game, but one never knows. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And you've been watching Ion Radio.